Finland, Italy, Sweden, Hungary, Greece.
Vamos à primeira luta, semifinal da categoria peso médio feminino. Pugilistas com até 75 quilos. Os juízes são representantes da Finlândia, Itália, Suécia, Hungria e Grécia.
The referee from France.
O árbitro é representante da França, senhor Paty Martois.
Please welcome the boxer in the red corner, representing the United States of America.
Por favor, recebam a pugilista que ficará no campo vermelho, representante dos Estados Unidos da América, Claressa Shilds.
21-year-old Claressa Shilds of the United States is perhaps the biggest nailed-on favorite for Olympic gold at the Rio 2016 Olympic Games. Utterly dominant in the previous Olympic cycle, and she's looking to retain the title she won in London 4 years ago.
Representante do Cazaquistão, Dariga Shakimova.
Here's her fellow semi-finalist, Dariga Shakimova of Kazakhstan.
Introducing the boxer in the red corner, representing United States of America.
Apresentando a pugilista em campo vermelho, representa os Estados Unidos da América, Claressa Shilds.
Introducing the boxer in the blue corner, representing Kazakhstan.
E apresentando a pugilista no canto azul, representa o Cazaquistão, Dariga Shakimova.
Keep your heads up. No slapping, no holding. Good luck. Check your gloves. Go back.
Round one.
Primeiro round.
We're in the 75-kilogram middleweight division, and the boxer wearing red who has come out blazing is Claressa Shilds, the reigning Olympic champion, the reigning world champion, the tournament #1 seed and #1 ranked boxer in the world. And the boxer in blue who's trying to weather this storm and get her own left jab working is Dariga Shakimova, 27 years of age, from Kazakhstan, ranked #23 in the world.
Shilds, Ron, we know, you've said she's been dominating the division, but I think she's a much improved boxer from London 2012 when she won her gold. Now she seems faster, she seems to hit harder. Very good indeed. Improved technique, you've thrown the shots, the quality of the punches are better from Shilds. But it's that speed element for me, which makes her a cut above the rest.
4 2-minute rounds, remember. In women's boxing, there's a sharp left-right combination from Shilds. Tries the same shot again. She's such a dominant operator. Just one loss in her entire boxing career, and it was inflicted by Great Britain's Savannah Marshall at the 2012 World Championships. And that was the year Marshall went on to take gold. But my goodness, she started this opening round in dominant mood, on the front foot, and having terrific success with a left jab and the follow-up right hands.
Shakimova struggling here to cope with the speed of Shilds. It's as if she doesn't really want to commit to anything because she knows her opponent's very fast with the counters. Look, Shilds just waiting. She wants her opponent to lead off, and then she's going to come back with that fast right-hand counter.
What's your head, USA? Stop.
Yeah, very impressive indeed from the girl in red.
Good left jab just before the bell from Shakimova, but it was countered immediately by Shilds. She's got plenty of support in attendance here. Let's listen to Billy Walsh.
Yeah, so you're going to take that left leg and change the jab, all right? Change the jab, step in with you. Step in with your left leg, come on.
Will he be pleased in that corner, will Billy Walsh? Speed of punch, plain and clear to see. From Shilds, much better. Better accuracy with the shots from the American. Shakimova just struggled to cope with the speed element of her opponent there. The scores will be across the board, no question. So it's a dominant first round from the American boxer.
Seconds up.
Hey.
Round two.
So we're into the second round then. Claressa Shield, the boxer in red, has come out with an entirely different posture here in round number two. Not the aggressive front-footed start she demonstrated in round one, but hands down by her side and almost taunting, tempting, inviting Shakimova to try and lead off.
Shakimova is having a busier opening to this round, Ron. First 30 seconds or so. It's not bad from the Kazakh boxer. She's taking the contest to her opponent here, but Shilds, as we've said, a very fast counter-puncher. So Shakimova's got to be in and out. She doesn't want to be holding her feet. That's her problem. Once she's landed the shot, she needs to get back to the safety zone, out of punching range, and then plan the next attack. Occasionally she's just holding the feet a little bit too long, Shakimova. And that allows Shilds then to land those fast hands.
Just a good job a little while ago of making Shilds miss, but it's beyond punching distance. So while Shilds is missing, she certainly isn't looking to make the boxer in red pay. And then look at that for an adjustment of the feet to land that long right hand after she was made to miss on her two previous attempted forward forays. It's interesting you note the sharper punching and the improvement that we've all observed as Shilds get through with a good right hand in the previous Olympic cycle, Richie, because when Billy Walsh, former Irish coach who's now in the US program in Colorado Springs, didn't first gel at first, these two. Shilds not quite sure about the nature of the relationship, but she lands a good right hand. And Billy Walsh asked her a simple question: if you're so dominant and such a good puncher, why are there not more stoppages on your record? And at that moment, Shilds said that the relationship clicked, and it's grown from strength to strength ever since, continuing her improvement in the 75-kilogram middleweight division. Terrific salvo drive Shakimova backwards, and Shilds enjoying her work down there.
This boxer, Shakimova, got real problems handling the speed of Shilds. She's probably a little bit too slow on her feet and slow with that first attack, and that's allowing Shilds to come back with fast counters. But occasionally Shilds will step in and counter-attack and beat her opponent to the punch. But remember, with that speed comes extra power as well. So Shilds, for me, is a more powerful boxer than what she was in 2012. But it's great coaching from Billy Walsh there. And obviously now they've straightened things out, and the relationship's very healthy indeed. Coach to boxer, and boxer to coach. And again there, Shilds across the board in a commanding position going into this third round.
So 2 rounds completed, 2 rounds to go, and the boxer in blue, Dariga Shakimova, the reigning Asian Continental Championships gold medalist, has got a difficult puzzle to solve here because she's sharing a ring at this semi-final stage with the best boxer in the world in the middleweight division. Utterly dominant. Just 1 loss on her resume. Good right hand from Shakimova. That's her best shot of the entire contest. Now, will she take inspiration from that and try and launch some sustained offense? Because to this point, after 2 completed rounds, she has conceded both of them unanimously, and Shilds is appearing pretty comfortable down there. Again, Shakimova making her opponent miss, but it's all beyond punching range for either of them. Good burst to the body from the boxer in red.
Shakimova far too slow on the feet, you see. Shields has just been allowed to work in mid and short with fast hands, and then just gets out and back to long range and back to the safety distance, the thinking distance to plan the next attack, and there's nothing coming back from Shakimova. So she has got problems. She needs to sustain a little bit more pressure here, Shakimova, but the main problem she's got, Ron, she's walking onto shots. She's in against a very skillful, fast opponent, but the feet are far too slow from the Kazakh.
Good right hand to the body from Shields, and then a right-left combination to the head. And she's in complete control down there in the boxing ring. Terrific left jab as she closed the distance on twinkle-toed movement. So Shakimova's got real difficulty here. Looking to her corner. The instructions that they're no doubt giving her, she's just been unable to execute during the course of this contest so far. Such is the superiority being demonstrated by the boxer in red, Claressa Shields, the reigning Olympic champion.
They'll be more than pleased with their boxers' work there. Lovely work on the inside, short and mid-range from Shields. Just gets caught there with a slashing shot from her opponent. But generally, the better work, the more eye-catching work came from the American. And right at the end of the round, you've seen a right-hand counter-attacking move from Shields, beating her opponent to the punch. Well, I'm amazed at that, Judge B, but okay. We'll have to go with it, but another dominant round, I thought, for Shields.
Round 4.
So Claressa Shields into the fourth and final round is just 2 minutes away from returning to the gold medal bout in the 75-kilogram middleweight division. The boxer wearing blue, the reigning national champion of Kazakhstan, Dariga Shakimova, took a share of the opening round. Somewhat surprisingly, perhaps she did better than she did in rounds 1 and 2, but surely, well, it's academic now, but because clearly that judge thought it was enough to edge round number 2. In round number 3, excuse me. So here in the final round, Shields looking to take up that position of dominance once again. Shakimova trying to work behind that fundamentally sound left jab. But clearly, her best hopes now is of landing a knockout shot. Cracking right-left combination from Shields. Shakimova's counter wasn't too far away.
Well, Shakimova's got to watch what she's doing here on. She's walking forward with a low left hand, and if you watch Shields now, she's starting to plant her feet a little bit more, and she's trying to bring her opponent onto that big right hand over the top. And if you're circling to your left the way Shakimova is, with a low left hand, chin in the air, then that's a recipe to be hit a big right hand over the top from your opponent. So she's got to watch what she's doing here, the girl in blue. Maybe change the movement pattern slightly, move more to her right and away from that powerful punch that Shields has in her right hand.
Terrific left hand on that occasion from Shields. Shakimova being beaten in just about every department here. She's been beaten to the punch. The greater volume is coming from the boxer in red, certainly the more powerful shots. And Shakimova struggling to get her own offense off as she takes a thunderous overhand right. And that was the final shot in a pretty consistent salvo of punches, and that is why the referee is issuing a standing 8 count.
All because of that low left hand, you see, and her movement to the left-hand side, her left. She's got through the contest, and all credit to her. But Shields there was in a really commanding display, the American.
Brilliant fourth and final round produced by Shields. A torrid round endured by Dariga Shakimova during the course of that fourth round. Issued a standing 8 count and took some big punches from both flanks.
That shot over the top is a belter, isn't it? Right hand there, it is there. Actually brought the standing count. Followed up with a left hook. The referee thought, yep, you need a count there. Rightly so. But great work, finding the room in at close quarters there with that left hook coming back. Referee jumps in. So that was good officiating there by the referee. Dangerous woman indeed, Claressa Shilds, very powerful. She impresses me throughout this tournament.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner by unanimous decision.
Senhoras e senhores, a vencedora por decisão unânime no canto vermelho.
In the red corner.
Representando os Estados Unidos da América, Claressa Shilds.
So Claressa Shilds, who was the lone gold medalist for the USA boxing team in London 4 years ago, makes it through to contest Olympic gold for the second successive games with a really dominant display over Dariga Shakimova of Kazakhstan. She comes away with a bronze medal, the Kazakh boxer, but Shilds